Hi, my name is Steve Kissel. I'm one of the instructors here with the Institute of Management, and I get a chance to tell you about the first PM program of the series, PM1 as we call it. The first class in the PM series begins by laying out some very significant groundwork. We're going to focus on what, for many of you, might be a new role, that of a leader. We're going to begin to explore the many challenges that you face in that new role, as well as the countless benefits that can come from being an effective leader in an organization and the changes that you can make. For example, you manage more than you did now when you were an individual contributor. Your job has changed. You've got more responsibilities and you have more relationships that you have to manage. We're going to spend some time exploring those relationships and some of the guiding principles in order to manage those relationships more effectively. And yes, now you're the boss, and you have what is called positional power. But we're also going to explore another kind of power, and that's influential power. How do you get it? How do you maintain it? And do you have it? And speaking of do you have it and how do you get it, what about the whole concept of trust? What is that? Where does it come from? How can you gain it, and how can you lose it? What sorts of things can you do as a leader to engender trust in the members of your team? You know, another thing, when things sometimes don't go as they're planned, we may ask ourselves questions. And those questions can set the stage for either our action or our inaction. We're going to explore and practice how to ask questions that create a sense of empowerment and get us away from blaming and procrastination. Finally, all those people who work for you are different, aren't they? And they need to be led differently. You know, the golden rule doesn't always apply to being a good boss. Most times, we need to lead people by how they want to be led and how they need to be led. For example, we know that experienced and highly motivated people need to be led differently than those who are inexperienced or unmotivated or, worse, both. We're going to show you how to assess the willingness and the ability of members of your team and adjust your leadership style accordingly. You know, good leaders know that they need to be flexible to the needs of their employees and that a one-size-fits-all or a my way or the highway approach just won't work.